Do you want to find a girlfriend, but you've been single for months and years and you never meet the kind of girls that you really want? You want to find a cute girl that you can settle down with, that you can build a life and a family with, and maybe even make kids? Then this video is for you, because I'm going to show you exactly how to find a girlfriend the right way. I'm going to give you an entire step-by-step process on how to find the right girls that are compatible with your lifestyle, that are compatible with your goals, and that are actually a good fit for you. Because you don't want to end up in a relationship or in a divorce where the girl is completely destroying your life, takes all your money, takes your house, takes the kids, and you are left with nothing but paying alimony to a girl every month. This is not the mainstream media, nice guy, Disney movie, friendly advice that is not gonna get you anywhere. This is what works in the real world, in modern life dating, how to go about finding your dream girl. So if you're serious about finding a girlfriend, then stay until the end, take notes, and make sure that you watch this video. You have to understand that the woman you settle down with is the biggest time, money, and energy investment that you make in your entire life. And if you're settling down with the wrong woman, it's gonna cost you everything. And in my almost 10 years as a dating coach, I have seen every single mistakes that men make with women when they're getting into a relationship, when they're dating and flirting with girls. I've seen it all, and there are mistakes that you need to avoid at all costs so you don't end up with the wrong woman. The biggest mistake that I see men make all the time is that they're settling with a girl too early without knowing how to meet girls, how to approach girls, how to text girls, how to date girls, and how to keep them around in a relationship where she is not losing respect for you. Because most men get into a relationship and 3 months later they move in with her, the girl is not even respecting them, they're not getting any action in the bedroom, and she's making the rules for the man. And you don't want to end up in that scenario. The first thing is that you stop being desperate about finding a girlfriend. The real reason most men want to have a girlfriend is because they can't even get one woman. And I had a client, Sam, and he's been doing a boot camp with me, a training program where I teach you how to approach girls, how to meet girls, how to get phone numbers, how to get dates. And he was very successful with my training program. We went out within a couple of hours. He had several phone numbers and dates lined up. And he had a friend, Daniel. So we were at this dinner where we had some great food, some burgers, and Sam introduced me to Daniel. And Daniel found out that I'm a dating coach. And I could already tell, you know, just by the way he's acting, he had kind of a weak frame and he didn't really know what he was doing. And he was immediately really interested in what I'm doing because he obviously had problems getting girls. And I look at you, I look at your body language, your voice and tonality, the way you dress and how you act, and I can already tell within 5 seconds if someone is getting girls or not. And he was not that kind of guy that get girls. It's actually kind of funny because today I went to the gym and then I seen him with a girl walking there because I helped him to get woman. So Sam had great results with my training program, and Daniel always had this idea that he wanted to find a girlfriend and that he felt worthless without a girl and that he wants to build something with that cute girl and Phil, I don't want to be a player, I want to find a girlfriend kind of talk, you know. So like he was completely hopeless with women. So I met with him and he was interested in my training program and he ended up joining my training program and I went out with him. But he had a really big ego and he said, yeah, I don't have problems with women, it's easy for me and blah, blah, blah. So we went out, he couldn't even approach a girl because he was like shaking. He was like, oh, Phil, but this is making me feel really uncomfortable. And he couldn't even approach a girl, right? So anyways, we kept going with the training and he went out with me and we approached 18 girls. He got 5 Instagrams, 1 phone number, and there was this one interaction with a girl where that was really good, right? So he had a 5-minute conversation with her, exchanged Instagram, and then he came back to me. I've been listening to his conversation with the headphones, and he came back and he was really happy. And oh, Phil, this is my dream girl and this and that. And he was like super happy, clappy. And I told him what to text and what to do. And he ended up on a date with that girl and even made out with her. So he didn't have any action for 3 years. He was even asking me, Phil, how do I meet this Ukrainian girl from Barcelona? He hasn't even met her and wanted to meet her. But then he actually managed to get a date with a girl because I helped him. So they're going on a date, he's making out with her. The next day they're meeting again and they get some action in the bedroom and he's like super attached and over invested immediately. So he's been sleeping with her 1 time and then he already is buying her a present and he tells me, yeah, Phil, I bought this girl a little tiger. He's like, Phil, I bought this girl a little tiger present, a little tiger puppet, because she has a tiger tattoo on her back. And I was like, what's wrong with you, man? So like he was completely overinvested, already being a super nice guy, buying her presents, being super nice and friendly, and just didn't have a plan on how to get girls. So I tell him, don't buy her a gift, don't give her a present, don't be overinvested, and keep dating other women so you actually have options. What ended up happening is that he's with this girl for like 2-3 months. He's raw dogging her, banging her without a condom for some reason, even if he doesn't even know her, has no plan how to screen her, how to vet her, if she's even the right girl for him. And in the end, she completely destroyed him. Didn't text him back, let him wait, just testing him all the time, you know, bringing him in competition with other guys. And he's watching his story, her stories, completely hopeless. Phil, she doesn't text me back. What am I gonna do now? I'm lost without her and all that stuff, right? So he settled with a girl way too early, in the wrong way, without having a clear process. And I'm telling you the story, and I'm going to tell you exactly now how to actually go about finding a girlfriend. So if you're serious about finding a girlfriend, then get options and experience first. As a man, there needs to be a time in your life where you learn social skills, where you learn how to talk to girls, where you learn how to date, how to text, how to present yourself online, how to keep girls around without her losing respect for you. And the only way to do this is by experience. If you don't have any experience, or you maybe read a book on how to date girls, but you never done it, you know nothing. Not doing is not knowing. If you don't understand female psychology and you don't understand how women work, then you will not get the girls you want, first and foremost, and you will end up in a relationship where she's making the rules for you and you don't really know what you're doing, and you will not be in your power. Because relationships are a power play where you want to keep your power as a man, where she's feminine and submissive and you have your masculine energy where you are in your dominant frame. And if that balance gets out of control, then you are fucked. You enter a relationship from a place of abundance where you have options, where you have 5 girls begging you to be in a relationship, not one girl that you met on Tinder one day and she matched you, the one girl, and then you settle with her in a relationship. This is not how it works, because you enter the relationship from a weak frame. And then I'm also surprised by all these guys that end up in a relationship, but they never actually wrote down what kind of girl they want. I made a plan for myself on how I'm gonna find a girl that I want, because right now I'm in South America and living here, and here's my base in Mexico. But I want to find a blonde girl with blue eyes, with a pretty face, with big melons and a big booty. So I have to make a plan how I'm gonna find this girl. Because there's not so many, besides the Argentinian girls that are living here, that sometimes look like this. But you have to make a plan how you will find your dream girl. So what I want you to do right now is that you take a pen and paper and write down what kind of characteristics you're looking for in a woman and how is she looking. Because you have to know exactly what kind of girl you want. You have to know your goals. You have to be ambitious and become the best version of yourself in that process of finding your dream girl. Write that down right now. This also brings us to the third point. You don't sleep with a girl one time or two times in a month where she's one time touching your little pee-pee and you're super happy. When you meet a girl, there is a screening and a vetting process. I don't know about you, but I care about the past of a girl when I'm going into a long-term relationship with her. That means when you meet a girl, you have to detect green flags that she's wife or girlfriend material. So all the signs that show you that she's a good girl, that she wants to have a family, that she is mentally stable or mentally healthy, and all the red flags that show you that she's not that kind of girl. You know, if you meet a girl and she's tatted up all over her body, do you think she's gonna be a good girl for a relationship? You have to screen the girl how compatible she is with your lifestyle, with your dreams and goals, with your character, with your personality, with your general lifestyle design. And you have to make sure that you screen out hard girls that don't fit your personal vision and mission as a man. And by the way, this process doesn't take 1 week, it takes several months. So like all these guys that want to make it official and change their relationship status in Facebook with a girl, like what's going on with you? Seriously. This brings us to the most important point number 4. You don't want to settle into a relationship when you're not financially stable or on your way of figuring things out. You don't want to settle into a relationship when you don't have any social skills, when you're shy and insecure, when you don't feel confident, when you don't have any charisma. You want to become the best version of yourself first. Hit the gym, become a strong man, mentally and physically. Get your career on point if you don't already have it. I have a lot of clients that are successful business owners that are already retired because they sold their business, professionals, investment bankers, doctors, lawyers, but they're still kind of weak, you know, and they figured out their money situation, but they never worked on finding the right girl for themselves or worked on their social skills so they are able to attract the right kind of girls into their life. So you want to become the best version of yourself, create your dream life, your dream lifestyle and social circle, and then you start dating or you start taking action, start meeting girls, and then you screen out for the kind of girls that you want while you are on your life purpose and your mission as a man. That's the only way how you can keep girls around. If you make the girl the number one thing in your life and you're doing everything right for her and you're doing whatever she wants, she is going to lose interest. Women will only love you if you help them to have a great lifestyle. They're not gonna love you unconditionally just because you're friendly and nice. You have to become the best version of yourself, and that way you always have one thing that is more important to you than any woman. Let's sum this up for you. The first thing is that you learn the skills of meeting, dating, and attracting women. From saying hello to your bedroom, to then keeping her in a relationship without her losing respect for you. That means that you get experienced with women. Then you build up a list of girls that you're meeting and that you're dating over time, and you're getting better at communicating, you're getting experience on how women act and behave. And then once you understand that, and you get phone numbers and dates, and you're going out with a bunch of women, then you do the screening process when she's staying over, or when you're going and travel with her, or when you're going somewhere, that you find out what are her habits, what is her lifestyle looking like, what are her goals, how does she behave, is she someone that you want to spend a lot of time with, or are you only there for the mechanical action in the bedroom? And that's really up to you. So there is one-night stands, there is girls that you can have fun with over several months and keep them around in a rotation when you're dating several women at the same time. Or there are the girls that you really like, that you have a connection with, where the chemistry is just right in all areas. And that's the kind of girls that you want to settle down with. But you have to screen and vet the girls before you are settling down with a girl. You are on your mission as a man to becoming and staying the best version of yourself, and then the girls will come. The right girls will come into your life when you take an action and when you keep approaching and meeting women. So this is the entire process that you need to go through if you want to meet exactly the kind of girls you want, high quality women that support you in your dreams and goals, in your career, in your life, that make your stay on this beautiful planet pleasant. So if you are serious about getting your dating life sorted, you want to learn how to approach, meet, date, and attract women the right way, where you meet exactly the kind of girls that you want looks and character-wise, then what I want you to do right now is that you apply for a free consultation call with me and my team, and we are going to call you, get to know each other, analyze your situation, find out if and how exactly we can help you, and then we make a game plan how you can create your dream social and dating life. Click the link in the description right now, apply for a free consultation call, and we talk soon and help you to find your dream girl.